Hello everyone once again. Sorry about this. So to anyone who basically just watched earlier where it cut out, my internet decided to just be a douche. Hi Richard, welcome back. Sorry about this. Yeah, my internet decided to be a douchebag there and just cut out randomly halfway through my stream. So half an hour in and all of a sudden my internet just cut out. How annoying is that? But anyway, I'm going to start again from the save when we were in the camp. Sorry if you've already seen that bit, it's just that I didn't know where it cut out, so I just want to make sure I get it all the way through. So hopefully that will be alright. I now know definitely that there's no sound issues, so we're going to get straight into it this time. Just so you know, I will be still doing the same voice choices. Some things may change that I don't want to do. For example, I won't be such a dick to Lintry. Oh, hang on. It's loaded to save where I went to the camp. Right. This isn't the save that I wanted to load. So, if you could just be so... Right. Let's load the actual save. I know this is annoying, but unfortunately, this is how it's going to go, unfortunately. Because of my anxiety, I don't want people to miss out. And because I do want to put this on YouTube, and I don't know how to edit on the half an hour that is being cut off with the rest of it. It's once again lagging, so please do let me know, and if it is being really annoying bitch. Right, let's go talk to this bitch again, Defnell. Yo, what's up? You, as much as an accusation as a question, the broad-shouldered woman shakes her head with a scowl. So you're Tion's Fatebinder. I was expecting something more impressive. She bows her head in spite of her misgivings. Defnell. Scarlet Fury. My time is yours for as long as it amuses me. The fighter effortlessly spins a bronze sword about her in her hand. Let's get one thing clear. Stick to your words and law. Leave the fighting to the grown adults. Your corpse would just be a tripping hazard to those of us having proper bit of carnage sport. We've got enough useless twats dying for our name as it is. All our horde recruits seem get good for of late is piling in shit-reeking mound on the battlefield. She hums low to herself and flips her sword side to side with several deft flicks of her wrist. Keeps up, and we'll have to toughen our recruitment standards again. Now, what do you need? Swelling you until it's thundering, then crashing and receding. It's been the way of the chorus for as long as I've been in it. She offers you a one-shouldered shrug. Oblivion, if anything, but more likely she just doesn't care. We take our prisoners alive, give them a chance to live, to be reborn into something better. Putting any and every able body to the sword like the disfavoured do is nothing but a waste. A conquered enemy is but a new ally. It merely requires a proper coercion. Of course, we do sometimes have the problem of lingering loyalties. Deserters are rarely successful in their escape, but they do try. The Vedarin Guards, strengthened by their numerous blood ties, have been particularly stubborn to do so. So I have a better plan hatched. What might that be? I've been thinking we redouble our efforts to recruit settlers, focusing on unaligned and unsuspecting instead of flushing ourselves to the gills of oathbreakers claimed from the battlefield. How exactly do you plan to convince them? A knife point has sufficed well enough in the past, but you've inspired me to try a more diplomatic approach this day. What do you say, Fatebinder? You might be able to ease them into the idea and save the lives of their friends and neighbours in the process. If this means it sounds like a bit more fun. When is unlocked. The Fury howls in a satisfied laugh and smacks you dead on the back. My methods are a surefire. You'll see. I'll mark the settlement on your map. She grins, biting her bottom lip bloodied. Why I said bloodied. I can't wait to see the outcome of your efforts. What were you expecting? Let's see. Defnell counts on her fingers, conducting some mental tally. From your deeds during the conquest to how you helped us since then. I expected a mountain, a warrior of colossal size who could shout a rampart wall into submission. She smiles, but I think you'll do just fine. Right, let's carry on.
On it.
So let's go over here. Now I've got to loot all that stuff again. God damn it! Right, this is what it takes us on, I suppose. as long as I remember where it is. There we go. Take all that. That's already looted. So, is everyone? How's it going on the stream wise? Everyone, please let me know because of it being a douche den, leaving me in the dirt. It's kind of panicked me a bit. And one thing I hate is feeling panicky about things while I'm streaming because I don't want it to be shown in a way that it kind of ruins everything for everyone else. Right. Come on, there we go, there's the box. Star parts.
That wasn't so hard.
Anything else? Weapon rack over here, so we're going to head that way and get that. While we're doing that, I'm going to equip myself with my new helmet. Got all the armor stuff that we don't want. And I got that bronze sword, we're going to equip that. Put that there. Give that to the barrack. We can't take his armor off, I did forget that. Put this helmet on me. Inventory as well. People are allowed to stream the Fallout 76 beta, and anything you do in it will be saved on your character for the full game. Wow, that's cool. Usually they don't allow you to stream like new games that often, usually because obviously they want, you know, no spoilers and stuff like that. That's cool. Right, so let's give him some better armor. So we gave him those gauntlets, and then we gave him some sage boots. No, he's got scholar's boots all on already. Was it boots? Oh, for God's sake, my nose. Why? Why you itch? Oh, right. Let's see about you. So they are better. So there you go. So let's go to inventory again with those sage boots. There isn't really much difference. So there we go. Put them there. Nothing else really for you, is there, mate? Right. Can't really equip you with any new armor, can we? So let us just carry on. Now that we've got ourselves all equipped. It's just lagged again, so this thing, I can't tell whether how badly it's lagging and whether you're missing parts, so can you please let me know in the stream. I know I'm kind of pleading with people here, but I just want to know like, if it definitely is or definitely isn't trying to fuck me over tonight. Right, talk to you again and trade. So I'm going to drop that, and what we're going to do is just give him all the stuff that I don't want. Except that, and the hunting bow. So there's already no between. I was wondering where they disappeared to. Just get rid of all this. Don't want to get rid of any of that. Let's hide. Then, yep. Yes. 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 And trade. So there we go. Got rid of all that then. Let's go all the way to the bottom here. Get our supplies like we did last time. Anything else I want from him? Scarlet poison. Oh, that's a residual precision attack. Some healing potions wouldn't go amiss. Fire ice stone. What does that do? So plus 10 control of fire. Nice. No, I'm going to just not take that though, because you have the oh right, because now we still had 2. Okay, that's odd. Right, let's give some. Right, before we do anything else, I'm just going to give some healing potions to our friend Verse here, because everyone else has healing potions. She doesn't have any. There we go. We've got some more in our inventory, so I'm going to give One more to our friend here, because he only has he has 0 healing potions. And a potion of protection. I'll give our potion of magical barrier to our friend Lintry here. We also have some scroll-less sigil of strength and stuff like that, but I don't know what any of that does. Oh good, I'm glad it's not lagging for you, Right, so we've got that all sorted, so there is some loot we missed, but we can get that on our way out. So a young woman stands flanked by a pair of soldiers. The ornate headdress crest her brow lends her otherwise small figure an intimidating aspect. From gear to gown, everything about her starkly contrasts the wretched state of the camp. She looks both at ease and uncomfortable, composed in her element and completely unsure. She turns to you.
Oh, look. Father has returned. Have I gotten out of line? Have you come to punish me? Am I a bad girl? Or do you just want to use my power?
Her face takes on a mock serious demeanour. She speaks, and with her words you hear the sound of a breeze rustling through the forest. It's at the same time calming and distressing. The girl smiles.
Do you remember me, Fatebinder? Now don't disappoint me. You used my flock as chaff for the Scarlet Chorus. You took my people, the followers of Siren, the Archon of Song.
So Conquer's decision, when Siren, the Archon of Song, used her power to enthrall people into the Scarlet Chorus, her abilities worked well. After a disfavoured soldier attempted to enlist, conflict broke out between the armies. You allowed her enthralled followers to be sent to the front lines to prove the value of Kong what? Right click for further details. Of conscription through action. Okay, I didn't remember doing that. The gentle breeze of her words gains force as her eyes harden ever so slightly. She takes a small step forward and the soldiers to her side move in. Barring passage with their weapons, she looks at them and rolls her eyes. When she does, the sound of the approaching storm fades.
Do I look like I can hurt him?
She returns her gaze to you and leans forward as if to share a secret.
These good people aren't here for my protection. Apparently I'm dangerous. But I guess you already knew that. Can't have me collecting followers again like I did in Lethian's Crossing, can we? If some people started worshipping me, is that really such a bad thing? Is Kairos really so insecure to worry about a little competition?
Yes, he is, because the fact is, competition means you're a threat, and threats that against the Overlord are met by, well, death.
Look at me! Do you think I seem dangerous?
Yes.
What harm can a 15-year-old girl cause? I'm only a child.
A child with powers like yours definitely could do a lot more damage than she's letting on. The smile falters. She looks down, her hand moving to the headdress, her thumb tracing the edge of it along her jawline. She looks back up, the hard look back in her eyes. She regards you for a moment before continuing.
So, Tunon's Fatebinder in the middle of a battlefield. Kairos must be desperate. You were sent to shame Ash and Nerat into action, weren't you? Ash certainly needs someone to dig a heel into his back. If only to distract him from his problem.
She pursed her lips in thought.
But Nerat, he's just a cat playing with a realm-sized mouse, isn't he?
I've just saw the one at the bottom, number 4, so I don't know if you can read it, but number 4 is, oh, I'm sorry, is it my turn to talk now? I thought this was listen to Siren Blaver time. What's the problem does Ash have?
You haven't heard? Now I find that fascinating. A representative of Kairos sent to deal with the Archons, and you weren't told the whole story. How scandalous. The disfavored are very close with one another. If one is lost, it's practically like losing a family member. Can you imagine how Ash feels after losing a handful of his men?
She trails off and stands in thought for a few moments.
Anyway, we have a more important matter to deal with. There is something you can do to assist me.
What do you mean? Okay, I remember this. From the corner of your eye, you see Verse cup her hands to her ears, turning her head away from the Siren. Siren's mouth opens in a perfect O, and the sound that pours out is captivating, entrancing. It dampens the ambient bustle of the camp until it seems that nothing exists but her voice.
Remove my helmet.
The ruby headpiece on her brow flashes as if in warning. At your service, Archon Siren. Yes, mistress. Like a new forward slave. Oh, right away, resplendent one. Yes, mistress. You discover that the siren's helmet is locked behind her head with a complicated mechanism. You want nothing more than to bash the lock apart and free the Archon, satisfying her command. Before you can make the attempt, one of the siren's guard places her hands on yours and shakes her head. She points to a wad of cotton sticking in her ear. The distraction shakes you from your stupor. You feel dizzy and sniff back a trickle of blood from your nose. Glare slightly.
Really? That's it? How disappointing. It was worth a try, I suppose. Though it appears to have been a colossal waste of effort.
See, this is the thing. She says she's not she's not a threat at all. She's not that powerful. But for God's sake, the girl just literally gave me did the mind control on me. She's wearing Cerebro on her head.
I hoped you would assist me in a delicate matter, but it appears you're more nuisance than help. I have no further use for you. Perhaps later. You're dismissed, Fatebinder.
She brushes you away with a wave. I'm going to say what I said last time.
I said dismissed until I have further need of you. Your presence displeases me.
Now, are you, bitch? This time her voice takes on a different quality. It shrieks like a piece of flint stuck in a grinding wheel. You can feel it down in your toes, and you want nothing more than to make a hasty exit before the Archon inflicts more of her terrifying song.
For the love of Kairos! That was the Archon of Song in the flesh!
Keep walking, best not to offend.
Quite right. Now's not the time to trouble her with
That's the
1,000
only thing I changed. I didn't have a
questions.
go at
Another
it this
time,
time.
perhaps.
Yeah, get away from her, mate. You do not want to. You do not want that. Trust me, you do not want that. Right, so let's head over here, and because it is still quite early in the morning, so that's quite good. So we're gonna loot the few things that are left outside, then go and deal with that settlement like we were going to before the stream cut out. Considering 3 of the answers are effectively yes, I'd imagine the locked option that required 40 lore is probably the only no choice. Boy, what a rigid conversation. Just a tad, yeah. You're just like on edge any minute, like she's going to try and disembowel you or something. I'm going to just do a quick save here so that we don't end up losing anything we've just done.
Might we not simply break it?
No, we cannot simply break it, you goddamn heathen. When I said to this remote settlement, like we were planning to. Hopefully you can still see me in the camera. Oh. Oh, bit of a lag there. Please say internet is fine. Yes, it seems to be okay. I'm just going to wait until we actually get to the village. He's seriously lagging a hell of a lot. It is. Computers. Weird. Right. Yep, so we're here, good, let's get on with it. So, gonna loot that crate. Take all, and we're gonna head into the village, and oh, look at this, what happened last time is about to happen again. Wet my whistle before we continue on. As you step into the centre of the village, you feel as if you are being watched from all angles. The distant patter of feet echo off the walls of the small and seemingly deserted village. I am Fatebinder, so we can say I am Fatebinder just inside. I come to discuss your conscription as a chorus. Come cooperate and you won't die. Say nothing. No need to hide. I've no desire to fight, merely talk. Show yourselves. The longer you make me wait, the slower I make your deaths. I think I wouldn't be so announcing like, I'm the Fatebinder, do as I tell you. I'd probably say no need to hide, I merely want to talk. The wooden beams of a rooftop to the north creaks under someone's weight. A tree rustles behind you. Right, I'm going to remain silent because this doesn't seem like there is anyone here that's a villager. A voice bellows from the rooftop with a cackle. Go home to your overlord. And here we go again. Right. Sorry, friend, but you won't be leaving here in one piece. We'll send your head back north. I want your folks to see what happens to those that invade our lands.
Enough.
So, there we go, paused. Alright. I'm going to flurry of blows her when I get close enough. You are going to deal with the heavy Barrack. First, I want you to go up there and deal with that guy. Lintry, I want you to stop mucking about. God damn it, Lintry. God damn it, Lintry. Throw that at him. Help out Barrack a bit. And let's get to
Right. I can't move. I'm trapped in place.
So now she's up there. Skewer him. Get his attention at least. I'm going to thrust my swords into this sun soldier. Barrack, I need you to keep fighting hard on my friend. Oh, no, shit, I just clicked.
Right.
Bleed out, you little shit!
Flippin' heck, just down first. Right, entry. What can you do spell-wise? Not much. I really need you to get some better spells because this is just getting is a little bit ridiculous. It's right. Can you move?
All's
Help
out
me
of
get
you.
rid of this honest Pinju.
Time to change weapons.
There we go. Shit. Why did I disengage? For God's sake. Literally, I didn't tell him to do that. He just walked off then. For God's sake. I hate when they do that. Right. How about a flurry of blows? You do your attack, heavy attack on that honor guard. Striking iron, sorry. Lintry, try your best not to die, sir. Right, change your staff and attack her. Hopefully finish her off before she kills you. And you fire her that dick.
On it.
That one. At least distract her a little bit. Oh, perfect. Now it's only the heavy left. Nice.
Our time together has not gone to waste.
I think I'm getting a little bit better.
I'm
Just
not
when
dead
there's so
yet.
much going on, I start getting a bit like, ooh. Oh, Scarlet Chorus. This bodes well. So this is a Scarlet Fury, not Death Knell. Flicking the bronze tip of her blade, a Scarlet Fury strolls into view with a smug smile, flanked by an entourage of soldiers. Not bad. I'd have piled up the same number of bodies in half the sword strokes, but well, where are my manners? One ought not to criticise help so generously given. She sweeps her arms wide in an exaggerated mocking bow. You've my deepest and sincerest gratitude for gutting these Vedarin pissants in my place. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I did last time, just outright call her a coward. Perhaps when you're older, you'll figure out that a coward is just a word people use to badger idiots into doing the dangerous work. By the by, well done on surviving this violent mess. How very brave of you to even try. The Oathbreakers was but a warm-up. Step closer so I can knock that grin off your face. Whoa now, the Fury holds up a scarred but hand in protest. No need to break any bones over it. If you're frigid, is that frigging, yeah, oh, if you're frigging pissed, take it up with Death Knell. It was her plan, not mine. She wets her chapped lips before continuing. Look then, I'll tell everyone how badly you slapped around the Oathbreakers, okay? You did us a real favour, and you deserve to have your glory toted. And with that, she nods curly and sheaves her blade, but bidding an end to the exchange. Yeah, you walk away, dicks. Alright. Well, let's go do what I was going to do before the stream cut out, just loot this place. So there's cheese in a barrel over here, and ooh, we can level up Barrack, nice. Hopefully get him some more attacking abilities, because at the moment he's rather lacking on. Ooh, that was a bit of a distance to grab that from. So we've got a one-handed hammer. So it's better than my Imperial Iron Falcata. in everything but armor penetration, and that's what I need really. And it's better on damage per second, but its recovery time is more because obviously you're swinging a hammer. But I'll still put it in my inventory. I'm still doomed to carry it with me if I must. Right, while we're doing that, let's level up Barrett quickly. So he's level 4 now. So one of his main thing is Resolve, which is Affliction, Duration, and Will and Magic Defense. Right, we're going to put that up then. Yep, save that. Now, Iron Toll, where is that ability? So that is not it, that's not it. There, oh, that's it there. So we've also got Clash of Iron, issue a mocking invitation, challenging enemies to attack Barrack. So break the wall, powerful multi-hit attack that dazes, stuns, and sunders the opponent. That would be actually rather helpful. Art of the Blade 2, moderately increases single one-handed and two-handed melee weapon damage. That will be helpful for the meantime because he does need to put out more actual impact damage. Right. So how's your streams been going, Richard, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, why did I look in it twice for God's sake? Right. Let us get back to the camp then, shall we? I like the fact that Barracks, they're so eager. I'm going to leave, fuck you guys. Hang on, has he got his... Right, we'll head back to the camp first. There's another 2 hours out of the day, so it's 11 AM at the moment in this game. I'm sorry, I just keep on checking to make sure the stream's actually going because it keeps on cutting out for me. Just let me know if it's cutting out for you all, please, because I want to make sure it doesn't do that. Right, wrong button. Let us go to our friendly. No, he has got his new shield, which is good. Right, so let's have a little look at your weapons. So you have Staff of the Storm's Heart, so that does 15 shock damage. What's this one do? That is actually better and gives courage. And it has a better... it's not... I'll give it a go. What's the worst that can happen, eh? Just give it a go. Give it a go, lad. Give it a go. Okay, thank you very much, Emma, for letting me know. And thank you, Richard, as well, for tuning in. I do hope you're enjoying yourself. Right, where is that damn arsehole Death Knell? I'm gonna flipping gutter. Where is she? Oh, there she is, the dick. She won't be uninjured for long. Fate binder, Death Knell, all nods in your direction. Now, what do you need? Punch her. Ooh, yes. I don't give a shit. In one swift stride, you close the distance between the two of you and land a punch squarely in her stomach. The force of it knocks her back a pace, causing her to take a knee. She lets out a few coughs before regaining her composure and standing back up. You or any chorus member try anything like that again, and I'll put you on a spike myself. You've got some explaining to do, Fury. I don't appreciate being used. Oh, the party has received the cleansing charm, and the party has received a twisted iron sword. The Scarlet Fury nurses her stomach and replies with a strain in her voice. I'll make a note to watch my step around the fate bind of Tion. Just before she walks away, she takes out one of the swords and gives it once over before tossing it into your hands. Good punch. See, this is the thing. Scarlet Fury, even though they're like that sort of thing, they are still very respecting of, like, if you basically you keep what you kill sort of style with them, right? So weapons. Oh, she actually gave it to me, and a cleansing charm. So purifying, and so I've got haste with the quick finger bangles and parrying. I think I'll put that on me. And is that better than any of my... It's got better armor penetration and better recovery time than my bronze sword. So that's what I'll do. I'll have my two... Wow, look at that, that's quite cool. I like that. And you've got an iron sword, haven't you? So that's already better, I think, than that one. No, actually, no, that's better. So there we go. I know you don't really want to have a bronze sword, but there you go, you're having one. Deal with it. Glad to know it was fun for you too. Thank you very much, Richard. Thank you very much for tuning in as well. I hope work goes alright for you tomorrow. Guess it's just me and you, Em, for the moment then. Right. Anyone else need health potions? No, still got some though. And I'm going to give you that as well, because you're heavy, so you need to be able to parry a bit more. Right. So we've done that for the Scarlet Chorus. Anything else we need to do? No. Not as far as I know, but we'll just have a little once over around the camp just to make sure. Let's talk to Reg. Baz spits a wad of chewed bread on her open palm. These rations are foul, taste it, can't tell it from poison or mould. I've heard that our watchers spotted a disfavoured scout in my grain store. You don't think? I feel fine. Maybe it's an herb that slow my hand in battle. Sabotage is a coward's weapon. Maybe it's just gone bad. Seeing you, Reg pockets his ration without taking a bite. Fatebinder. So, anything we can can do for you? No. Let's see if we can talk to these guys. The hulking creature sizes you up as you approach. He doesn't appear impressed. Oh.
On it.
Then again, he's a hulking beast man, so why would he be impressed? Let's talk to Fifth Eye and get this shown on the road. The eve of battle is upon us. Ready yourself for the siege of Vedarin's well. With the edict looming, there is no turning back. Right. So, I had it then. My internet completely cut off for a second. Oh shit. Please say it's not doing it again. Right, let's just check. No, everything seems fine at the moment. Otherwise, it's going to be literally a half hour again where it decided to cut out. Right. Is everything alright for you, internet-wise? Hello? Please let me know. I just want to make sure. Right. The chorus is brave and fearless, but it lacks order, and if we lose discipline and tarry on our march, or falter in our siege, the edict will kill us before the Oathbreakers or the disfavoured have the chance. An offer, Fatebinder. March with us. Add your strength to the tide of blades. The mob could learn from your example, and your prowess would certainly inspire. I will lead the vanguard of the Scarlet Chorus. I have some other questions. Was there anything else? What is this chorus's role? What can you tell me about Ascension Hall? At the centre of Vedarin's well, at the base of the mountain spire, it points to the northeast where the spire cuts a vertical line rising above all other mountains in the horizon, is a small fortification. Ascension Hall is the name of the citadel's inner council chamber. We had left the garrison when this valley was taken in 429, with the citadel being their base of operations. When the Oathbreakers staged their revolt, the garrison at Ascension Hall was defeated. Makes sense that Kairos' edict would demand that we burn this rebellion back to its point of origin. Fair point. Is there a reliable quartermaster or peddler in the camp? Talk to Snigger Dagos. He's wise enough not to steal from you, and he'll only cheat you a little bit. He's right over there. He points to a nearby to the east. But he has the important honour of trying to arm, all my mere little conscripts, so don't expect Kairos' armoury or anything. Farewell. Right then. Yep, the battle looms up. Yep, let's do it. I will join the vanguard. Well, it keeps on lagging for me, so I'm not sure whether it is fine or not. I'm hoping it is. As I suspected, the call of glory sings in your heart. Stune, the Fifth Eye claps his bloody gloves together. The camp will mobilise soon. We will meet at the staging grounds of the citadel. This will be a glorious hunt, dear Fatebinder. Something to tell the children. Meet the Scarlet Chorus at the citadel. Will do. Right, let's get on with this then. So, off we jolly well go then. So she's got Red Geyser. Oh shit, as a bonus damage on the next attack, equal to 50% damage. Ah, cool. Right, off we go then. It will probably be, 3 in the afternoon before we get there. Fair enough.
fifth eye is just ahead,
Hello, Joe.
cavorting with some
Welcome to
blood
Street
chanters to the east.
Oh god. What's going on here then? Glory to the voices of Marath, the fifth eye salutes you, his masked face glancing nervously in all directions despite the rest of his body otherwise confident posture. The mustering song is nearly complete. Soon comes the canticle of slaughter, and we will need to be strong. He jabbed a finger towards you, to rise up and lead. By custom, you are judged during executioner. Today, we must ask you to take the last and most sublime of your sacred duties. Executioner. The best bluff is often the most obvious. The fifth eye points to a bloody finger towards the main gate of the citadel. We charge for the gate, right into the Oathbreaker's doorstep. The horde should bring the defenders surging to the inside of the gate. Then we unleash our magic, fire and panic will claim the Oathbreakers. The more concentrated defenders, the better. I'm ready to do this. What of the disfavored? Our scouts report Iron Legion is moving in the area. It's obvious they have the same goal as we do. They are just a step ahead, it would seem. Make no mistake, the Oathbreakers will be a minor inconvenience. The founders' favoured will be more worthy challenge. We must stay alert, so we're going to have to fight maybe the disfavoured as well. You haven't missed much. All I did was go to a remote settlement, earn a little reward for punching one of the Scarlet Chorus for pissing me off, and we're just about to do the main battle, so you haven't missed anything story related, Joe. What can we expect from the Oathbreakers? The Vedarin Guard will flail vigorously on their way out, but it will be for naught. In the dilemma between courage and overwhelming numbers, never wager on courage. The fifth eye gestures east. We are more concerned about the disfavoured's presence. They are likely waiting for us to engage the enemy so that they might surround us while occupied. Given that the edict compels us forward, we have a rousing melee ahead of us. I'm ready, let's do this. Our blood chanters are readying the conflagration that should take that gate off its hinges, but at the same time the Oathbreaker mages are warding the gate with protected magic. He points to the northwest. I need someone to scale the wall and kill the mages maintaining the ward. If I send these ambushed pukes, their corpses will clog the parapets. This task requires your strength. If you are wounded in battle, come see me at once. I will tend to the bleeding, though my methods do nothing for the pain. Fair enough. Enemies inbound. Right. Because we are a bit injured. Hurry, get inside. I'd like to rest before continuing. Oh, rest for 8 hours? Yes. Hopefully that doesn't mean... yes it does, but we've got 5 days to do this.
On it.
Let's get on with this. Right.
Come at me, grave meat.
Let's have our fellow soldiers out. Right. Burst, move around on the flank. Lintry, help out by throwing your quills at that.
At once.
Come on, Burst, stop mucking about. There we go. Let's kill this arsehole.
I will break you!
Still more to deal with, right?
Do you have eyes on this?
I see this not very much, but I'll just run out. Let's loot the dead before we carry on. Yeah, I am feeling much better. Thank you very much, Joe. They help though, even though they are getting to the antibiotics, because it is for your own good. I know that didn't really help, but...
Spotted something.
Right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go into...
Quiet down.
Stealth mode and get rid of these traps. Right, so we've got a heavy, 2 spear guys, so me and Verse can probably deal with the spear guys. Barrack, you go deal with the heavy.
I got it.
I'm just going to make sure there's no other traps. Can't see any other traps, so we're all good. Right. barrack. You deal with that one. I'll deal with that one. Verse, you take the one on the far left. Lintry, you help her out by throwing some by. But actually, Lintry's in sneak mode, and you're going to go there. Pause.
Come at me, grave meat.
Give that one a good old stab to the blade. Paralyzed. Nice. Because he didn't see him coming. Nice one. That's perfect. Right. Let's get some quills going at him. Use scroll. I'm going to help out him because the fact is we both got caught by this heavy. Fire blows. Using a short iron strike.
You got it.
Shit, I am getting badly here, so let's quickly get one then. Literally, I need you to do me a favour and heal Verse up a bit. Right, I'm going to then, yeah, this one's being on it. We're going to do Blood Silk Stone.
Await my signal. You learn something every day.
Right, so what the hell is going on here? Because I just suddenly disengaged for no reason. Right, set that one on fire, please. And literally, don't do that. Use that. Just attack that one. I'll do my fast attack. Yep, fast. That.
Apologies, but I can't do it. Pay attention, kids.
We are really getting big.
That section of the wall looks suitable for climbing.
We'll wait until we're fully before I do that. And I'm sorry, but I'm being a bit paranoid because of earlier. But just checking around myself. Let's just loot some of the stuff before we carry
I'll see what I can do.
Some level 5, nice. And a leather button, which is quite cool. Weapon shield, fine, but I don't need a shield because I'm a dual wieldist. Right, so spell cooldown. I'm gonna put my accuracy up. Actually, I'm gonna put my attack up because I want to make sure I can hit hard. Why is that still lighting up for me? Don't know why, but it's still lighting up, but solid. Right, let's see what we've got. So we've got power, leadership, and magic, and that. So, Lightfoot, move fast in combat. Slice. Careful placed attack that attempts to open a major artery, leaving the target bleeding. I think that'll do. Right, and then it's not burst, but literally is leveled up. And we're going to get greater renewal, so I think we'll get greater renewal. What else we have that I'm managing to place here on my places as well as watching. I do that quite often, Joe, don't worry. You're good, mate, you're good. Right, so empowers Neutral's renewability, granting an even greater increase to weapon damage. Not that will sound good, that's a good buff. Right. And there's magic defense. Fuck not. There we go. Anything else down here? There's something over here apparently. That body there. It's still saying we need to do something. Okay, right. All of you. From the common wall. Got a good, they all do fall. It's just that Lintry was the only one following me then. So, can't go that way, so let's carry on then.
More tallies.
Right, so, this is where your archery is going to come into play a bit better. Barrack, you're with me on that one. First, I want you to shoot at that one, along with Lintry.
Body count!
Right.
See, this is, I don't want to keep changing my abilities up. Fuss to the gut. See, a wall combat wasn't what because they are included. Right, let's hit up. Move on. Where's my slice ability? I want to know where my other abilities are, thank you.
Sorry about that.
Stop. There we go. So let's put slice there.
Sorry, I can't.
Right. All of you.
Yes.
So all of you got no good. Take that. Unlock that. See what's in there. Ooh, I need light leather vest. Good deflection. Has slash and armor touch, but not as good on armor. So, right, I'll give it. Let's have a little look at it, shall we? No offense. That's the thing. Do I want that or don't I? I don't know whether to have that or... Oh god, please don't start again. No, it hasn't. Sorry I keep checking, it's just that I don't want that to happen. Hopefully the stream catches up with itself, because at the moment it's stuck. So if you are still watching, please let me know in the chat, because currently I don't know whether the stream is cut out or not. Yeah, my internet's being a bit of a douchebag on your laptop as well. It's literally just frozen midway through the wall battle. Right, I'm going to refresh it, and oh, it then did something, and I'm hearing stuff again now, so it's just catching up with itself. Right, I'll leave it to do that. I know that it's working because you're talking. I don't know what's going on. I'm hoping it's not my internet, and hopefully the video's going to be alright. Right, I think that I should... Right, let's think. Right, so I'll put my armor to 6. And gives me... What's it? Put it down. Armor against crush and corrode. And a bit of shock and a bit of slash damage. Whereas that's just slash. Right, you know what? Give it to Lintry. Is it better than his current armor? No, I'm sorry, but I don't know now who to give this to. Hopefully it's going to stop being a douchebag, because it is rather annoying me now that it keeps on doing that. Seems to be alright now. I'm hoping it's not because of the amount that's going on the screen. If it is, and do you mind just having a little look in to see if anyone's had the same amount of trouble I've had with doing this? I don't know who to give this to, because it's better deflection and recovery, minus its recovery time, which is good for me. Right, you know what, sorry, we'll leave it as it is for a moment. We don't need to change desperately.
Will do.
We're now inside their walls, and there's their mage, which is the watertight bitch. They scale the walls. My company fall back to the Ascension Hall. Didn't hear the rest of what he said, but
right.
I'm sure it was kill them. Let's see what's in there. Some salt, okay.
I am a shield wall!
Right, so we are now engaging a heavy. Right, reverse. Because you're no longer in need of going in for a bow. Go that way and then get that bitch. You help her out, and then we've got these two. We've got to maintain the barrier, hold them back, and then we've got to kill them.
Onto myself!
Let's get that arsehole. Give him a good old skewer. You know you'll have to skewer your victims before you kill them. And
Will do.
nice one.
This weapon is useless!
Right, perfect.
I got it.
Take that.
I'm not dead yet.
Too soon. Speak too soon.
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
Right.
Get her, kill her.
I need to try a different way.
Time to change weapons.
Hoping it's gonna stop. It seems like in the combat it keeps freezing, isn't it? Is it when I'm doing combat, do you think? Is it that when it's happening? Because it seems like when I'm doing combat, everything just starts becoming stop, start. But look, see, then at moments it's fine, and then at other moments it's not. I'm wondering whether it's the this here, because that is constantly going. So I'm going to get rid of that, and we'll see how it goes there. Right then, let's kill these arseholes.
I will aid you.
I will help him out. Verse, you deal with that one on the right with Lintry. Lintry, throw some quills at him.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do. Oh!
Will do.
Your will is weak.
Bless him.
How could I miss?
I forgot that. Because he decided to
On your knees, worm!
slice it up. There you go.
Bleed out, you little.
Then we get finished with it. Bleed it out. Yeah. Can you tell me if it's lagging during what I'm doing? Warhammer, but that's what I don't do. Please let me know in the chat. Sorry that I keep on saying it again and again. Oh great, did his favourite turn up? Stand aside. Ascension is ours alone for the taking. The fifth eye swings his spear in broad arcs as he roars in his crackling tenor. Withdraw at once before you feel the weight of 1,000 chorus blades and bludgeons. No sooner would a family of maggots beat a pack of wolves. The disfavoured commander beckons the Scarlet's chorus forward. Come, I'll take you 5 at a time just to make things fair. Deal with them, I'll take Ascension. So, about the edict. Time is of the essence. You head into the keep. I've been waiting a long time to run my spear through a disfavoured heart. I hope Graven Ash can feel it. They're fine. We deal with the actual fucking problem, for God's sake. Well, at the moment it's stuck for me. So, Em, if you could just let me know, please. And not that I don't believe you, by the way, Joe. I just want to hear it from more than one source, because it's literally just stopped for me at the moment. And sorry to anyone who's watching and going, oh, for God's sake, stop whinging about it, man. Jesus. Right, let's just carry on. Oh, unpause. So we've got a Sun Soldier here. They're here. They've breached the perimeter. They're in the keep. Whistling a shrill warning signal, the Oathbreaker falls back deeper into the keep. Son of a bitch has warned them. Right. No level ups. Anything to loot. Hang on. So far, that should keeps on changing. I just want it to be the mini-map. Nothing else. That's a chat log. That's a combat log. I want it just to be the mini-map for the moment, right? keeps on lagging on my end, and it's really annoying because I want to refresh it, but I'm scared that it will just ruin it like it did when I did
On it.
Cactus, like cutting off half the cutscene. Great.
Heads up.
Here we go. So they've got a passage of hours, not passage of hours, a sage at the back, then two heavy and an archer. Right. You deal with that. Barrett deals with the heavy. I'll deal with that other one. The guy warned them. Verse, you take on their archer, and Lintry, help her out and help her push through to the sage.
As we have company.
Oh great, so I'm stuck like this.
This weapon is you.
Let us heal me up. You skewer her. Right. Yeah, you keep attacking her.
You got it.
Literally, drink a healing potion yourself, my friend.
Can't take much more of this.
Right. Pause. Use that and set him on fire, please.
Where did all this
Damn it, Lintry's down. Not good.
come from?
This is the thing. We wouldn't have had a problem if I didn't get fucking caught up in this. It hasn't stopped for me. My internet is not working though. It's the internet doing the same here. Keeps buffering. That's how I know it's not your stream. Well, for me, it keeps on stop starting and no buffering. So if there's anyone else out there who'd like to pitch in, please let me know. Really, any helping hand out given. Skewer that asshole. Finish him off. And kill that goddamn fucking sage. Right, come on. We've got to keep fighting, Barrack.
Raven Ash protects.
Fall before me!
So you can now deal with that one.
No dice.
This weapon is useless.
Right, do that. I'm just trying anything I can to try and get
Will do.
this without losing people. Right, so quickly drink that so you don't get killed. Right. Me use slicey slice again. Good. Please slice that guy. Stop and start, but strangely, audio is fine. Most of the picture, but struggles to keep up. Hopefully, that's not the whole way through the stream, because I don't want it to be a repeat of what happened with Warhammer 2. And if you could look into it, that would be great help. If that's okay. I don't want to just say, yeah, no, do what I'm telling you to, or sort of thing. Right. Set him on fire again. Now all of us can pick on the guy.
Will do.
This is what Lintry's going to be in now. It's going to be a bit more easy pickings for him. Right. Keeps on this thing. It keeps on changing. That does. So it shows the. I'm wondering whether it's the text that keeps on appearing at the side there. So we've got a broken armor and a potion of protection. So Lynch
On
is
it.
gonna be a bit more injured now. That's not good. Going to go now. Sorry, need to get up early. You can call me when you finish. Okay, baby. Probably won't bother just because I don't want to wake you up because you have got to get up early. So hopefully it's going to be right now. Thank you though for tuning in. Absolutely love it whenever anyone tunes in. Always appreciate it. Right, let's look around here. Can't see anything to pick up. Wibbly wobbly wo into the dining area. Oh, there's more room up ahead. So we've got. Hang on, I'm going to have a little stealth up there. And
On it.
See what we've got to deal with. So we've got two spear guys from the looks of it, which are relatively easy to deal with. Yeah, that's it. Just spear guys, good. Good. Right.
Right.
Unstable.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
Let's
Send
get
me
in
your
there.
chap.
Let's kill these fucks. Verse, wanted to go that way.
Champion.
You got it.
Actually, help her out. Quills, please.
Consider it done.
I'm going to close this asshole. Right, which did absolutely nothing. I hate it when that happens. Verse, set him on fire, please.
You see that?
He's now distracted because fire. There we go. A verse found something in the corner there. It does seem like it's going alright when the text isn't there. Some of the stop start is when I do pause it, just so you know. It's fine now, luckily. Is it just my imagination, or is there a character in this game that sounds just like your guy from Fallout? I don't know. Which one are you talking about? I don't know what I got from there, but I got something. Ooh, raw meat. That'll probably be an edible once.
Right.
Right. Oh, hang on. We've got a few enemies up ahead. We've got an outrunner who is, I think, not a heavy. They've got a sage, apprentice, and a sage. So we've got a few magic users in here. Right. Before we move in, just give it a quick pause. You go there. I'm going to help you out. Lintry, deal with the shaman, the sage at the back. Verse, you deal with that one at the back as well.
Your
So-
days end here.
Right, Lintry, throw a few quills at that arsehole. Verse, stabber. Barrack, use your heavy iron strike on that one. I'm going to use my slice to try and get him to
You
bleed
got
a
it.
bit.
Feels like my blood.
Jesus Christ, what the flipping hell is going on? Right, and Barrack has decided just to abandon me to fight this arsehole on my own. Right, Lintry, help me out considering that Barrack's just ditched me on my own.
On fire.
Again, not
Landry, you clumsy shit. Focus.
I just heard Lintry say, Lintry, you clumsy shit, focus. It's whoever just said, right. Oh, that's Barrack, who's encased in his armoured suit. Right, I'm going to slice this quick open a bit. Lintry, use your stab on him. Set her on fire. And let's get
I'm not dead yet.
also drink a potion. So now we've pushed through. It does seem without the thing, it seems to be alright. Let's
I got it.
this sage is just
Why can't I hit anything?
Let them think they can hit me.
Harsh words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Oh, someone stitch me up.
right. Skewer. Lintry. I can't do this healing yet because it's got cooldown time.
Not a problem, boss.
Good, that's got it. Nice. There's only the apprentice left. Right. Come on, hurry up, don't want anyone to die. We only got one wounded. Thank God. Right, everyone's going to heal up now, and we'll see what they were defending. A scroll. Oh, Sigil of Force, nice. Right. Let us
I got it.
keep moving on. There's nothing else in this room for us, I don't think. Oh, hang on, there is a lockbox there. Almost missed that. Loot. Ooh, with a Azura Bell in it, which gives plus 50% hit deflection for 120 seconds, plus 20 parry for 120 seconds, and plus 4
Better,
hits.
faster, and stronger.
Ooh. So we've got a level up there for Verse. Excuse me. Right, I'm going to put up defences a little bit, will-wise. Save that. And what is? Let's look at some of her skirmish abilities. So Burning Iron, Eternal Flame, launch an arrow drenched in oil and covered in flames, sets foes on fire for much longer than Burning Iron. Hobbled Prey, Verse pins the target's feet with an arrow, hobbling them so they move more slowly. Piercing arrows, attacks made with bows gain armor penetration. Right, I think we're going to put that one up because I like her flame attack, it's very good. Right, so let us, oop, wrong buttons.
I got it.
This fight, shall we?
Mortality!
Holy shit, there's 5 this time. So we've got a heavy, 2 spear throws, and that's sage. I hate sages. Right. Let's try and deal. Right. I'm gonna go that way. Verse. I want you to use Eternal Flame on that guy at the back there. Quill, I want you to. Quill, Lentry. I want you to try and stab at that one. Pause. Literally, actually, I want you to help out Verse there, who's having a bit of trouble there. Me, I will deal with the spear throwing dickhead.
I'll take that. Wait! I did that? Nice!
I'm going to heal and give this guy a shocking punch.
Hey, you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Right. So we've got to get to essential defeat the rebel leaders. Oh great, so we've still got to defeat the leaders yet. Right. So I'm up there dealing with all their archers now. Right, okay. Timeless Touch. Quick one. So Lindry quickly heals the Fate One with a surge of restorative energy. The burst energy is so invigorating the Fate One is almost hastened the last iteration. There we go, do that please, because I'm a bit damaged.
Sorry about that.
Oh, someone stitch me up.
Right, literally help them out a little bit, please, my boy. It looks like they're about to get she's about to get killed. I don't want that really, because her abilities are
Consider
very,
it done. See that? I'm not entirely useless.
I better not wake up dead.
Right. Oh, yep, she's dead. She's down. Great.
I got it.
Perfect. Just exactly. Now they're going to focus on Lintry, goddammit. Right, Lintry, heal yourself.
I'll take care of it.
A new dent!
Keep
I can't take much more of this.
Lintry, goddammit. Right, is down. That's not good. Right, we need to get
Time to change.
right, kill
I got it.
That's the bastard who's doing this. I hate these bloody sages. Thrust into him. Blind.
Someone staunch my bleeding.
I'm doing every ability. Got him pushed away a little bit.
I require needle and thread. How could I miss?
Kill them good. Thrust into him. we go. Thank God. Thought that was going to be the end of us then. Right, I'm going to do a quick save there because I don't want to have to fight my way through all this again. Unlike last time.